Today we are going to study Indo-Gangetic plains, which is also called Northern Plains. Indo-Gangetic plains are situated to the south of the Shivaliks. When Himalayan mountains have formed, in that process, some 20 million years ago, there was a shallow basin at the foot of the Himalayas. What's that? A shallow basin at the foot of the Himalayas. Understand? This is the area what I am drawing, which is in thick green color. So this was a big, large, that is very large shallow basin. This large shallow basin filled by the silt and sediments brought by the river Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Many million years, this shallow basin filled by the fertile alluvium sediments brought by these rivers. Later, it turned to fine fertile plains, that what we call northern plains or Indo-Gangetic plains. Okay. So 20 million years ago, this shallow basin was filled with alluvial soils brought by the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers. As those rivers contributed for the formation of the plains, we call it Indo-Gangetic plains. And these Indo-Gangetic plains divided into three divisions. One is the western part. This is called western part. Okay. And the second one is with us one. This is called central part. And the third, it is here called eastern part. So how many divisions are there in Indo-Gangetic plains? There are three divisions in Indo-Gangetic plains, right? One is a western part, and second is eastern central part, and third is eastern part. This western part, maximum portion of the western part falls in Pakistan, right? A little portion of the western part of the Indo-Gangetic plains falls in Punjab and Haryana. Major portion falls in Pakistan. This one, Pakistan. Okay, a little, that is a minor portion, falls in what you call Punjab and Haryana. This western part of the Indo-Gangetic plains formed by river Indus. Which river? Indus river. Understand? See, Indus and its tributaries. What are the tributaries of India? Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj. These are the tributaries of river Indus. Along with Indus and its Indus and its tributaries led to the formation of the western part of the Indo-Gangetic plains. Look at here. This is what to call Indus and its tributaries. The slide showing here. Okay. Here you will find the river Indus flowing in a direction from Lake Manasarovar, and in this way enters into the Pakistan, finally joins Arabian Sea. And its tributaries Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj, right? These also flowing through the Jammu Kashmir and Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. So Indus is contributed to the much of the Pakistan, a little in India. Understand? So between these tributaries, we have some fertile land that is called Doab. Look at here between the Chenab and Ravi. This is the place I am shading it. Understand? So such type of places are called Doab. Okay. Among the tributaries, we find Doab features, which are very fertile lands. What is meant by Doab? Do means two. Ab means river. The fertile place between two rivers. Understand? The fertile place between two rivers is called Doab. So Doab features dominate the fertile land in the two rivers. Okay. So look at here. This is the Indus River. How it is flowing, you see. How beautiful that river Indus. Understand? See, what is Doab? Fertile land between two rivers. That is called Doab feature. Understand? Now let me show that Doab features here. Okay. Look at here. This is Sindh Sagar Doab. Then Jak Doab. Then Rechina Doab. Bari Doab. What do you see here? Between the two rivers. Which one? Between the two rivers. See, this is one river. That is what to call Satluj. Instead, here it is there, Satluj, Bias, right? In between that, this fertile land is there, that what we call Doab. Understand? So here, Doab features are existed between the two rivers. Understand? So this is about the western part. Western part of the Indo-Gangetic plains falls in Pakistan. Major portion falls in Pakistan, a little in Punjab and Haryana, right? Indus and its tributaries have contributed for the formation of the western part of the Indo-Gangetic plains. Understand? Then the central part, that is formed by the river Ganga, and it is extended from river Gagar. From where it starts? From river Gagar to Teesta. Okay. It flows through the Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and some part in Haryana, Jharkhand, and Bengal. Okay. See, there are tributaries to the river Ganga. Those are Yamuna, Son, Kosi, Gandak are there. Okay, these are some tributaries. Now look at the slide. Where is Gagar? Here it is river Gagar, and Tista river is in Sikkim. Okay, so from Gagar to Tista, this plains we call a central part. Okay, and this central part formed by river Ganga and its tributaries. Okay, look at here. This is Ganga, Yamuna, Chambal, Kosi, Gandak, right? So these are the tributaries of river Ganga. So Ganga and its tributaries contributed for the formation of a central part of the Indo-Gangetic plains. Clear? And here we see that it is maximum in India, right? That means what to call the Indo-Gangetic plains located in India will get water source from the river Ganga maximum. Okay, that is the water central part. Understand? Then third division of the Indo-Gangetic plains, it is eastern part, that is formed by the river Brahmaputra. Which one? River Brahmaputra. Look at here. Where is river Brahmaputra? Understand? The line it is given here. See the blue line. This is river Brahmaputra. Dear students, observe it where it is written in Assam. Okay, in Assam the river is flowing. This one. Let me show you that with drawing a line. This it is river Brahmaputra. Okay, from where it flows? From Manas Sarovar Lake, which is in Tibet. This is Manas Sarovar Lake. From this river Brahmaputra starts flowing towards east. So in Tibet it is called Sangpo. What is that? Sangpo. So we should not write river Brahmaputra here. In Assam we should write. Okay. So this is the what eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic plains we find in northeastern states. Okay, that what we call Brahmaputra river contributing for the eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic plains instead. So here what are tributaries of this Brahmaputra? Understand? They too we find its tributaries contributing for it. Okay. So this is the slide showing the river Ganga, how it is flowing. Understand? Then look at here. These are the tributaries of river Ganga. Understand? Let me zoom it. Okay. Look at here. I am pointing that tributaries. Ganga, Yamuna, Betwa, then Gagar, Gandak, Son, Kosi, Chambal. Okay, all these are the tributaries of river Ganga. Understand? Which river? Ganga river or Ganges river. Understand? Right? This is river Ganga flowing in this direction. Let me show you that. Right? See in this way the river Ganga flows in this way. Enters in Bangladesh. Okay, and from Tibet it is river Brahmaputra, where it is called Zangbo. In Assam it is called river Brahmaputra. It goes to the Assam and from it comes again to the Bangladesh. In Bangladesh this river Ganga and Brahmaputra merges. Understand? So This is the what western part, eastern part, central part, and eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic plains. Okay, so here this eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic plains formed by the river Brahmaputra, understand, which is in Assam Valley. Okay, look at here. This is the what eastern part. Understand? Let me zoom it. Okay, right. See, all these are the tributaries of a river Brahmaputra given here. Understand how it is flowing. This is the Assam state, my dear students. Let me draw the boundary for your clarity. Okay, look at here. This is Meghalaya. Okay, and the light green it is shown. This one, Assam. Which one? Assam. Here we have Patkai Hills. Understand? Here Kwasi Hills in Meghalaya. Garo Hills, Jain Hills. Okay, this is Assam. Which one? Assam. Clear? So much of the eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic plains formed by the river Brahmaputra in the state of Assam. Understand? So when Himalayan rivers are flowing down, they deposit some round stones with a width of 8 to 16 kilometers parallel to the foot of the Shivaliks. That is called Babar. What is called? Babar. Look at this is the Babar. Okay. Some pebbles and stones, some small stones. Okay. These are found at Babar. What is Babar? At the foot of the Shivaliks in a parallel range. How many kilometers? 8 to 16 kilometers width parallel to the Shivaliks, and at the foot of Shivaliks we find a narrow belt with sediments, gravel sediments, okay, pebble sediments which are round stones. Once you look at here, that what we call a Baba. How is the shape of the stones? You see that these stones are called gravels and pebble stones. 8 to 16 kilometers width it is there. It is a narrow belt at the foot of the Shivaliks and parallel to the Shivaliks. It is porous in nature. Babar is porous in nature. Many small rivers and streams flow under the Babar. After the Babar, it emerges out. The rivers and streams flow under the Babar. Look at here, under the Babar. After the Babar, it re-emerges out. Okay, forming a swampy, marshy region that what we call a terai. What is it? Terai. Understand? So what we have studied here, Indo-Gangetic plains and Babar, terai. What is terai? Swampy, marshy region which is to the south of the what to call south of the Babar. So let me tell you that what is let me show that how it is instead. Here I am drawing. You see that this is Himalayan three ranges. Okay, Then next is there Indo-Gangetic plains. Yeah, okay, to the south of the Himalayan ranges. And to the south of the Indo-Gangetic plains, we find here Babar. And to the south of the Babar, we find Terai. What is that? Terai. What is mean by Terai? Swampy, marshy region. Okay. What is by swampy? It is with swamps, that is lakes. Okay. Marshy means it consists of mud. Okay. And this region is what to call a thick with the forest cover. Here we find a rich variety of wildlife. Rich variety wildlife we find in Terai. It is cleared now and using for agricultural operations. Once it was a thick forest area. Today that is cleared, converted into the agricultural land. One more point I want to bring to your notice that when India split into the Indian Union and Pakistan, apart from India turned to Pakistan. At that time, many of the people migrated from Pakistan. They want to be in India. They settled in this Terai region only. Okay. So what is Terai? Swampy, marshy region. Okay. Thank you.